Well, where do we turn our attentions first? To a change in the Maglia Rosa and a first Italian leader of this race in 4 years, or indeed Robbie McEwen to Luke Plapp taking the stage win, his first World Tour victory, and he goes and does it at a Grand Tour.
Yeah, I think you've got to go first things first, and you've got to go with Happy Plappy. I mean, what a victory! Like, that day was absolutely nuts, bonkers from the get-go. Like, it was on from kilometre zero, and it never let up all day long. And we were saying early on, whoever wins this stage will be talked about for years to come, and everyone will be talking, remember that day?
Yeah, this is one of those days when I look at it where I am now, and I'm so happy that I'm not a bike rider anymore, because that stage today would have just been on the limit from kilometre zero all the way until the finish line. It's just brutal, and what Plappy did today was exceptional. I think getting himself in the breakaway, that's number one, and then being able to deliver how he did in that breakaway. And it wasn't a small group, so it's selecting the move, knowing when to go, but just trying to save as much as possible all the time, which in that situation for him, it's near on impossible for anyone to get right, but he absolutely nailed it today and got it down to perfection.
It was an amazing, the way he just grounded it. He didn't really, there's no explosive attack, he just wound it up, and Sean was saying on comms, or if I'd hold it, told him to sort of sit back a little bit. But that was clearly a plan. He was feeling good, seized the moment, but he just looked so good. He never looked in a state of distress. He's got such an economical style, isn't he? He absolutely bossed it, and the ridiculous average speed again today. You know, it was a mountain stage, 4,000 metres of elevation, give or take. They averaged 41.5 k's an hour. I mean, it's crazy, but that was a superb, lifetime best performance.
Yeah, and it took more than 80 kilometres for that break to go. It was absolutely brutal.
Lifetime best.
Well, lifetime best, but I don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean.
He is only 24, but still, best in 24 years isn't bad. As I say, it is a first Grand Tour win for Luke Plapp, a first World Tour win indeed. And I would say some badly needed good news for Jaco Alula. Yes. Hannah Walker is wandering around outside their bus right now. Hannah, what's the vibe there?
Oh, it's incredible, isn't it? I think this is well-needed, well-wanted for Jaco Alula. I mean, what a victory that was, because it was such a difficult stage. It took so long, as you saw, so long for the breakaway to establish itself. And the fact that Luke Plapp was able to go on and take that incredible victory. I'm just going to Peter Veining. You were behind Luke Plapp in that breakaway. What a victory. I mean, first of all, congratulations, but just talk me through. Did you always believe that Luke could do that today?
It was a real fast start, and in the end, where the breakaway went up the road was quite difficult as well. So we knew it were all strong guys there in front, and then in the end, you could see also with the 7 guys there in front, we're all quality riders. We knew he was strong because at one moment I was asking him, "Look, yeah, be careful, don't do too much." He said, "Like, man, I'm cruising." So from that moment on, we knew he was good, and yeah, on the bottom of that third cat climb with 50k to go, Kelderman and Ulissi went early, and well, yeah, we told them, like, now just do your time trial effort till the top, and then we will see what's going to happen. And well, yeah, on the top he was already I think 15-20 seconds in front, and he maintained it all the way till the finish line. No, real good, real strong performance.
Watching it, it was like he was attacking each and every part of the course, particularly into that final 10-12 kilometres. Every little rise, it was a sprint to the top and then quickly get back on top of the gear.
Yeah, so with a couple of small climbs, and you know, like, you have a little time to recover in the downhills. So yeah, every time we encouraged him to go flat out till the top, and also I have to say the last 5-6k we took it really easy, no risks anymore, and we wanted to bring this one home safely.
How are you going to celebrate? That's what I want to know, because this is a huge victory to take a Grand Tour stage win, and it's only his second victory outside of his homeland of Australia. You know, in terms of European soil.
It's going to be a big party tonight with us, so if you want to join, yeah.
There we go. That's our invitation, guys. Get yourselves over. Come on to the party at Jaco Alula, because we can come and celebrate. Thanks a lot, Peter. Congratulations.
That is an invite and a half, Hannah. I'll be very disappointed if we don't see you sharpening your elbows, getting into that party tonight. Do we think we can get some footage from that, some exclusive footage from the Jaco Alula? Listen, who else is around there? What else is going on?
Absolutely, I'll be bringing you some exclusive footage from that party. Do you know what I find quite ironic? Of course, for many years, Luke Plapp rode for the Ineos Grenadiers, and just by chance, by coincidence, his new team of Jayco Alula is parked on the right side here, on the left side here, sorry, and the Ineos Grenadiers are right here. I mean, a little bit of irony, hey? It's quite nice, isn't it? But you've of course got EF Education here, Lidl Trekker here. They've got some of their bikes on the turbo trainers for riders to have a little cool down, because, to be honest, you need it after a stage like that, don't you? And already, Timon Ahrensman, just come.
Oh, have a word with Timon.
Marco, just take care of the young rider there.
He's on his TT bike. Oh, yeah.
Let's see if we can...
or see if you can grab any
get a
rider,
view
Hannah,
of
and just
Timon
ask them
Ahrensman.
about how difficult that was, just at the stage itself, just even being in the bunch, not on the attack. How hard was it out on the road for them? Any comment?
Yeah, absolutely. They're just saying for me to come back to Timon Ahrensman in a couple of minutes. So
grab anyone, Hannah. It doesn't matter who. Not anyone. Ideally, a rider.
Have a look here if we can. Brandon Rivera.
Not him behind
Not
you.
him.
Brandon, how was that stage for you as a rider, and how hard was it?
Oh, it was so hard from the beginning. I think it was super hard. The first climb, we were going. In the end, I think for the team was positive. We can cover the move, and Egan arrive in the favorite group. So
I can imagine a day like today is very stressful when you're trying to protect the general classification.
yeah, especially this kind of a stage, you know, like always so up down corners. So it's so stressful, but the most important is stay in the front as long as possible and try to protect our leaders.
Job well done. Gracias. Gracias. Oh, actually, let me just see. Adam Blythe wants a little quick word, Brandon.
No, it's all right. You don't have to speak to Brandon.
Let me see if I can try
It's
and get
fine,
him
Hannah.
back for you,
just want
Adam.
to have a look
Adam Blythe
at the...
just wants to ask you one question from the studio. Come on.
What's the plan? It's all right. Now you've got him, Hannah. Let's ask him about the chances that he thinks he has with Egan Bernal and how Egan is going.
Adam Blythe wants to know what are the chances with Egan Bernal as he currently is, and the form he's in now. What do you think the chances are with him?
Oh, I think we go day by day. He is our leader, of course, and we try to keep going for being the first places, you know. So we do our basics well and just keep going in these weeks.
Thanks a lot, Brandon. Go and get yourself warmed down, and you can see all of the salt on the back of the riders, how much they've sweated out there. It's absolutely incredible on such a hard, difficult stage. Now, come with me, because just up here, we've got Astana, XDS Astana, and I'm going to try and see if we can get to the sports director, Dario Cataldo. We'll pass here. You've got some of the riders here from Cofidis who are doing their warm down. Let's have a little look. Good stage, Jonathan. Let's just try and get ourselves to Dario Cataldo. There's Vatsek. What a ride he's having so far. Here he is. Come on in. Dario Cataldo. We're live on TNT Sports. You've got the Maglia Rosa on the shoulders of Diego Ulissi. You wanted riders in the breakaway today, and you did that with Lorenzo Fortunato and Diego Ulissi. How important is that to have this jersey on a rider's shoulders who has done so much during his career and helped so many others?
Yeah, it's super important for the team because the guys were riding very well all together with following all the plan we had. So it was very important for Diego to go for stage, but anyway, they were very close. They were the best in GC on the breakaway, so why not try for that as well? And then we saw Luke Plapp was super strong. At the end, he won the strongest one in the breakaway. So we are happy for what we reached, and we were there with two riders to go for that goal as well, and we are super happy for him, especially because he's so professional guy. He won so many stages in the Giro, so he deserves it fully.
Was it communicated before the stage to try and go for the Maglia Rosa, or was it during the stage to try and get that jersey off the shoulders of Red Bull, Bora Hansgrohe and Primož Roglic?
No, that was something coming during the stage because you never know who can go in the breakaway. So that's something that comes when you see who are the riders in the breakaway, and you choose a strategy. If someone is in front of you, so you have to study something else. So yeah, it was coming kilometer by kilometer.
Did you speak to Red Bull, Bora Hansgrohe during the stage, maybe to the sports director Pachi Vila?
Yeah, that is something that always you try to understand. Never sport director talk like super direct. Let understand something and something not. But so we understood that they want to be safe, and was not a problem for them to take the jersey. So we try to use this opportunity. Yes, I think it's good for us and for them as well.
It certainly is. It's brilliant for Diego Ulissi, who is riding home into his home region tomorrow, into Tuscany. That must be incredibly special for him to have the Maglia Rosa in his home Grand Tour, riding into his home region with this special iconic jersey on his shoulders.
Yeah, for an Italian, Giro D'Italia is special. It's simply special. And for him, as Tuscany is something, I think, a dream for him. So it cannot be better than this.
Fantastic. Great ride from all of you at XDS Astana. Congratulations on the Maglia Rosa. Well, what a stage. I think everybody needs to get some rest after that kind of performance. Riders, staff, and us lot included.
Yeah, I mean, I think you need a rest anyway, Hannah, don't you? You're off in the helicopter tomorrow. I can't wait to see that. But you've got a big party tonight, so I want you to manage your efforts quite well. A big few days coming up for you, and I know you have to get some more interviews as well. So thank you very much for that and for the sprint across the car park.
Thank you very much, Ola, Adam, Matt and Robbie. Absolute top stuff. Been loving listening to you from over here, and I'll have a bit of a party for you tonight.
Oh, look at that for loving. Isn't that nice? Thank you very much. Yes, you can have a little Diet Coke on me. Thank you. Really interesting listening to Dario Cataldo there talking about whether there was any communication between himself and the Red Bull car. Didn't want to give too much away, and also saying, you know, we don't talk very directly, so there's a lot of unspoken sort of communication and understanding of the words that are being used, I guess.
Yeah, well, as he put it, we just look for an understanding. He'll never tell us if he went and actually just spoke to them straight out and said, are you going to let it go? But there's these unspoken things and just I guess if you could call it the body language of the peloton, you look at what a team is doing and you then quickly get an understanding of what they want to do that Red Bull didn't really pursue with everything they had early on. Then it doesn't take a rocket scientist for these team directors who are very experienced, mostly ex-riders, to work out this is what's happening. We're a big chance here, so we can keep that as a serious option and go for it. But all the time, they want to go for the absolute dream and go for the big double bunger and try and get the stage and the jersey.
I'm intrigued with Red Bull to see what's happening with them, because we've seen them on the front for 2 days now, but they've never been fully, what we know is fully committed to bringing anything back necessarily. They've always had to have help in the final. We don't know if they're going full gas or not, but from what I've seen so far, it's really hard to understand, but they just, at the minute, they don't look like they've got the firepower to shut down a big problem if they had one. How they've been riding the last couple of days,
But they've never been on the back foot, mate, have they? They've never needed...
But that's the thing, it's just...
They've obviously got Jai down so that they can ride as conservative as they can. I think they rode really well. They used the momentum of the race. That was quite fortuitous today. Didn't have to do anything for nearly 2 hours. Then took it up, let the lead go out. And then we had a moment when it looked like, you know, you talked about this, everything's implied. There's nothing explicit, it's all implied. There was a brief suggestion that at one point UAE were going to actually, pretty much, you can have the jersey. And we were talking about that. They gave it a bit of a squeeze. We're thinking, what's going on there? But it all settled down. But yeah, time will tell. Tomorrow could be quite a stressful day, but they don't have now to defend tomorrow. They've still got to watch out, but the pressure's off them. So I actually think, that question will be answered a bit further down the road, but I think they're doing a good job so far, personally.
Plenty more pink jersey chat to come in a moment, but let's hear from our stage winner first of all, shall we? Here is Luke Plapp.
Mate, every year in Australia, you're a superstar in January. Today, your first delivery in Europe. How do you feel?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I still can't believe it, to be honest. I feel like it's been a long time coming. Always targeting the Aussie summer and just never been able to make a result happen. In Europe last year, I got so close at the Giro so many times. And for today to happen is so special. We marked it as a stage for a few weeks now, and then this morning on the bus we're really excited. So to make it happen, it's a dream come true.
The hard part was to make it happen because the fight was difficult at the beginning.
Jeez, that was unbelievable, the fight to get in the breakaway. It just kept going and going. There was one point there where I was following Wout so many times I was almost dropped myself. And then gave it one more chance just to try get in there, and there was a massive group that made it. And yeah, it was such a fight to get in the breakaway, but it was all worth it in the end. And to have Koen in there as well with me, it was amazing.
What made you go solo with 45 kilometers to go?
I knew I couldn't beat any of them in a sprint, so I knew I had to go at some stage pretty early. And yeah, I think the way the racing's been going this year, the long moves have been really successful. So that was sort of in the back of my mind. The first one to make a move, I think, always has an advantage. So I just thought I'd give it a crack. And to be honest, just wanted a bit of a head start on the descent as well. So to stay away all the way to the finish is definitely not what I expected.
Is this win sweet because of all the setbacks, the last one in the time trial?
Yeah, for sure. I think from the Olympics last year to wrist surgery in February and now crashing the first TT, it makes everything almost worth it. I mean, the lows in cycling are super low, and there's a long time between highs. So to have a result like this is amazing.
Well done, mate.
Thanks.